knows nothing, can understand nothing. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
Good tidings, everybody, and welcome to the Ansem Report podcast. This is episode number 41 of the Ansem Report podcast. Amazing how far we come. I'm here with, as always, my brother and friend and fellow Kingdom Hearts lover, Jason.
Hello.
I'm Mike, and today we're here to take you on a wild ride through Kingdom Hearts, the series. No, that's not what we're doing. I don't know why I said that. We do have some things to talk about today, though. We have some hints of a new Kingdom Hearts game possibly being in development.
Yikes.
We have some things to talk about the Guardian that we touched on last week. A correction.
Who has the Guardian? Why?
The Guardian. We have the next part of Union Cross 5 Minutes. Jason's Union Cross 5 Minutes, which he's prepared.
I'm sorry, what?
Hey, it says it on the run of the show. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. If you didn't prepare for it.
I didn't make the show.
Who made the show? We also have
an email.
It is Spook.
An anonymous
it's Spook Week,
email.
dude. I forgot to mention it's Spook Week.
It's spook.
And Halloween was yesterday. If you're listening to this on the day this comes out, and our question of the week is about cosplaying and dressing up in costumes.
Oh yeah.
We also have our contest announcement for our next contest for the month of November, which today is November 1st. So we got to get on that. And then finally, we have the first secret report.
Oh shit.
It's not the Ansem's report anymore. It's the secret report. So we got an action-packed show here for you guys today on the Ansem Report podcast. So let's get right into it. Let's get to the nitty-gritty here, Jason. The Osaka Team at Square Enix, the team that has developed every Kingdom Hearts game since BBS.
The boys are hiring for specifically an HD Kingdom Hearts game. 3 different positions. Oh my god.
Now,
Kingdom Hearts 4. Oh my god.
It doesn't mean Kingdom Hearts 4, probably. Probably doesn't mean Kingdom Hearts 4. However, it does mean whatever the next Kingdom Hearts game is. Or it could mean like a remaster of a Kingdom Hearts game we haven't seen.
358 over 2 days.
Like 358 over 2 days. I personally think it's a new Kingdom Hearts game.
Holy shit.
However, what people aren't... I've seen a lot of people talk about this. It's been a hot topic.
Like 5 different videos, all over 10 minutes long.
Right. I don't know what your problem is with that, but...
It's not a 10-minute topic.
Dude, okay, we can't... Hold on, though. We can't go, oh, you abandoned Kingdom Hearts YouTube, you big Kingdom Hearts YouTubers, and then when they don't, because they cover the little bit of news that they get, you can't get mad at both ways.
No, you get mad at that way. I get mad at this way.
Okay. Anyway, a lot of people are saying, that means they're just starting development. How many places do you know...
We can't start this until we get the new guy.
Right. Like, I don't think that's necessarily true, you guys. I don't think that means they're just starting development. They could have been developing it. They could have not been developing it. I don't know. But we can't just assume, oh, they're hiring these guys and then they're going to start development on the Kingdom Hearts. They're going to get it going.
There's probably been development for a long time.
It's probably been development for quite a bit here, is my guess. But, or at least conceptually.
Yeah.
So I don't think that necessarily means that they're just starting.
Yeah.
I've seen some people hypothesize that they're being hired to work on the Kingdom Hearts DLC, but that seems a little late.
Yeah.
Considering that it's supposed to come out in winter, which I think when does winter officially start? Like November 15th or something like that?
Yeah.
It's something like that. So we got a few months of that where we're in winter. So chop, chop.
Winter's coming.
Winter is coming. Chop, chop, Kingdom Hearts DLC. I also want to take this time to talk about something that's grinding my gears a little bit, Jason.
Yeah?
Stop trashing the Osaka team.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, they're good people, boys and girls on the Osaka team.
Yes.
They do good work.
Yes.
Kingdom Hearts BBS is great. Kingdom Hearts 358/2 is all right.
Hey, dude.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is amazing. Leave the Osaka team alone.
Right.
They're working hard. It's not like people will talk about the Tokyo team and the Osaka team like, well, the Tokyo team, they're
the real.
They're Division 1 and Osaka's Division 2. It's like these are all just people working on video games, you assholes.
And they've been working on it for like 10 years.
Right. Cut them some slack, man. Nomura walks in with a cat of nine tails and starts whipping everybody when they don't do their job correctly. And then they got to go on the internet and see you fucking cretins absolutely destroying them in comments.
Right.
And saying you wish it was the Tokyo team? You mouth breathers living in your mother's basement? Cut the Osaka team some slack, all right? They're doing their best. They're sweet boys and girls.
And their
they
best
just want to
damn good.
All they want to do is give you guys good Kingdom Hearts content. That's all they want. And yet here, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix is the pinnacle of your Kingdom Hearts. You look at all the iframes you get when you use the Duck Flare. Duck Flare is the best move. Shut up. All right? Osaka team are amazing. They're my favorite studio at Square Enix. My favorite team. Screw the Tokyo team. Screw the people that make Just Cause or whatever. The Osaka
Screw
team,
the American team.
Screw the American team. The Osaka team, they're my jam. If anybody from the Osaka team wants to come on the podcast,
hell yeah.
you can sit right next to Nomura and Yoko Shibamura.
They're here.
Because they are here right now eating a wonderful cheese platter.
Yes. It's not
we only have two mics, though, so they can't talk. No, Nomura-san, you can't talk about Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm sorry. We're busy, okay?
Dude, he just made that cheese do a backflip. Yo.
Oh, snap.
Yo.
Nomura, my guy.
Cheese confirmed for Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah, he's going to get cheese drunk and come up with a new game.
Cheese drunk. Yeah, this cheese is really old. Don't eat it.
Oh, I have this idea for a game where you're inside the computer.
No.
You're inside the computer and everything happens the same,
Please-
and there's
please
Data
stop.
Sora
Please
and
stop.
Data Riku. Anyway, that's all I got to say about Osaka. Hopefully there's a new Kingdom Hearts game coming out
Yes.
soon. I actually have a
Can't wait
video
for the
I'm
DLC.
working on that's kind of related to this. It's called 13 Things I Want to See in Kingdom Hearts 4. It probably won't be out by the time this podcast is out. I don't think it's going to be ready yet. Especially because Jason asked me to play Borderlands after we recorded the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to blame somebody, blame
It's
him.
all my fault. How dare I play video games with my brother?
How dare you? Yeah, anyway, that will be coming soon. Okay, so Jason, last week we spoke about the Guardian and how I was confused about the Guardian, and the Guardian seems to travel from different characters,
Yeah.
and then it ends up being Terra in the end. Spoilers. I'm an idiot because there are key things about the Guardian I completely forgot. And subscriber Tyler Sims is letting me
Shoutouts.
know right now.
Let him know, Tyler.
Now, I might be more confused at the end of this, but at least we're factual, right?
I'm going to say things and they will be real, but I will not understand them.
Right. Ansem has the Guardian in KH1. Terranort gets the Guardian in BBS. Ansem has the Guardian in Dream Drop when you fight him as Riku. Ansem has the Guardian in KH3 when he bodies Hainer, which I forgot about.
That's true.
I was like, no, he doesn't have the Guardian in KH3. Terranort has the Guardian in KH3 when you fight him with Aqua and Ven. Also, Zemnis not using the Guardian is weird because technically he should have it, but I guess the trade-off is Zebra mode. But Zemnis is also the nobody of two Keyblade wielders like Sora, but never uses a Keyblade unlike Roxas.
That is
So-
strange.
I thought I was still confused, but I thought I had somewhat a handle on the whole Guardian situation. Now I have no fucking clue because it seems like there are two Guardians, right?
Right.
Because in that cutscene, he bodies Hainer with the Guardian,
Right.
but then when you fight him later, he doesn't have it, and Terranort has it. But it's like, so are there
I think
two?
it's just like plot convenience.
Are there two like versions of the Guardian?
Like one is Terra and one is
One's Terra from the past and one's Terra from now.
Maybe.
But then, like, what if you free Terra from the past, Guardian, from Ansem?
Oh no.
Then there's 2 Terras? I don't think we could handle that
That would
much.
be terrible.
Yeah, I don't think we could handle that much stupidity in the world.
The pants would be too strong,
There
too
would
cool.
be
It would
too many
it would tear
terrible
a hole in reality.
pairs of pants. Too many terrible pairs of pants. But yeah, so I thought that was interesting that I completely fucked up. So
So we
thank you
don't
to Tyler
know.
Sims.
we
And we still don't know. But there is at least factual things being said.
Yes.
As opposed to the nonsense that comes out of my mouth. So thank you, Tyler. We got a tweet from Ashley Page, Twitter follower Ashley Page, that says, "Did y'all know that the voice actor for Demix is the same voice actor as Randall in Recess?"
Oh my God.
I wanted to share that as soon as I heard the cartoon mentioned during the Question of the Week segment. I love how connected Disney franchises can be. So, of course, we were talking about last week what Disney shows we'd want to see as Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
Worlds, and someone mentioned a monster created between Randall and what's the teacher's name?
I can't remember, dude.
Miss Krabappel? No, that's Simpsons. I don't know. But like this weird heartless monster. And
Yeah.
then Randall is voiced by Demix. So
Holy
just a fun
shit.
little fact. Thank you, Ashley, for sharing that with us. Jason, do you know what time it is?
No, what time is it?
It's time for the Union Cross 5 minutes!
That looks awful.
No, it looks
The
great.
waveform looks awful.
It looks great. Anyway, Jason,
I'm sorry, but somebody was just freaking getting it on the TV. It was someone's Xbox avatar.
yeah, they were
they
doing
were
the
popping
Carlton.
off.
They were doing the Carlton.
They were popping off.
So, Jason, you've been playing Union Cross.
Yes.
Wait, you're going to go along with this?
Yes.
I expected you to tell me no. I
Yes,
haven't.
I've been playing this great game.
No, he hasn't been. However, last week we discussed Union Cross story, story stuff, story beats in the Japanese version, and we have some comments on it. So I figured it'd be a great time
To discuss.
it. Jason, your 5 minutes starts now.
Okay, first I would like to discuss that Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is best game.
Okay. I have the comments. I was just kidding. Drek the Drek has 2 comments for us. If you're ready. Good old boy Drek the Drek. Plot twist, Sterletzia put the hit out on herself.
Oh my God. Dude, it's like the king in Skyrim.
Yeah, definitely.
Holy shit.
But in a more serious comment, this is what Drek the Drek has to say. I don't think it matters who killed Sterletzia. What matters is the motive, the Union guidebook. Only the Masters and Ava, and maybe Darkness for unknown reasons, knew about Union leaders and the identities of each, Brain, Ventus, etc. Wouldn't have any reason to target Sterletzia specifically. They'd be hitmen at worst. Darkness could be anyone. Ava herself, time-traveling Vanitas, a surviving dark humanoid Masters mentioned, etc. I think Ava orchestrated Sterletzia's death. It fits the timeline. Ava does her job, talks to Luju, then goes rogue, and then goes off to war. So hires Sterletzia, speaks with Luju, and then fires Sterletzia, in quotes, fires as in quotes, then goes off to war. Ava chose most of the dandelions herself. She'd know just who to pick to continue her mission to fuck with Masters after her death.
Oh, I see that.
It'd be a damn good reason to not resurrect her.
I see
Ava.
that.
So that's Drek to Drek's theory, is that Ava killed Sterletzia, or had Sterletzia killed. One or the other.
Yeah. Because she was like, fuck this plan, fuck the Masters.
I went through what I was supposed to do, but now I'm gonna fuck with his shit.
Yeah,
Now I'm
yeah.
gonna fuck his steez.
Right.
Fuck with his steez, his Stylinese, you know?
Yeah.
So
Sabotage.
sabotage it. So that's solid theory from Drek the Drek. Shout out to Drek to Drek, one of our best YouTube commenters we got.
Yeah.
Another one of those is Wildcat Diana, who has a little more to say about Gula.
Mm.
And we discussed this with Demix doing the traitor.
Yeah, and
You
they're
remember
also
this?
lazy as fuck.
Gula points his Keyblade at Ased in back cover, calling him a traitor, saying he's going to eliminate him.
Oh, shit.
Only to get amazingly bodied and saved by Ava.
Yeah.
As for the Union Cross update, Ven's surprise reaction is to the fact that there are glitches all over town. Brain freezes in shock when Lorian mentions there's a digital ghost of Sterletzia walking around, literally going, Gotta go erase my internet history at the end of the scene. As for Terranort, he has the Guardian in the final episode of Birth by Sleep during the fight with Aqua and again in Kingdom Hearts 3. And Scold is perky goth best girl. Never try to change my mind. And hashtag Team Meow Wow.
Hell yeah.
So a lot there at the end. But
hell yeah.
I rewatched the scene, and Wildcat Dan is right. Ventus's shock is a little earlier, and it just holds, where Brains is just like, hey, I'm going to go be a virus that erases stuff. Like my search history. So, very interesting stuff on the Union Cross front. There's supposed to be one more update, if I understand correctly. But a lot of people think that's just going to be like more gameplay update. Like you go to the Sugar Rush world.
Most likely.
Racing cars with... Because
normally it's like you get one like actual story beat per every like 5 Disney story beats.
Right. That makes sense.
3 to 5.
3 to 5. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get anything... I think the next time we get something story-related to Kingdom Hearts will be the Remind DLC coming this winter within the next couple months. I do think it's probably going to be January.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to make Christmas by this point. I think they would have announced it by now. Unless the announcement comes in the next couple, like, weeks.
Yeah.
Like if
it'll probably come out, like, they announce it the day before this podcast goes up. No big deal.
Yeah, that's probably what it'll be tomorrow. It'll be like, Remind DLC coming this Friday. We would have to record another podcast.
Oh,
at
yeah,
that
yeah.
point. Like, there's no
you
way
get
around
that
that.
0.5 remix.
Right. There's no way around
It's kind of
that.
a win-win.
Right, honestly. Honestly, I wish they released...
0.5 remix of the podcast, and we get Remind. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think that's happening, though.
It's happening. Nomura, he just confirmed it right here.
Nomura, is it
He
coming
started
out?
choking on his cheese because I found it out.
Oh, no, he's choking on his cheese because... He just told me he's choking on his cheese because he met winter 2021 for the Remind DLC. And he just realized everybody expects it to be out in the next couple months. So he's not... Oh,
He's having a
we might
breakdown.
need to call an ambulance for that guy. He's not doing well. He was like the Pikachu meme, you know.
But also choking on cheese.
Also choking on cheese at the same time.
Like old-ass cheese.
Old ass cheese.
Why would you put that in your mouth?
It had a hair on it. But not like
Not
on
human
it.
hair.
It looked like it was growing the hair.
Yeah. Not human
Don't
hair.
eat that cheese, Nomura. Save that cheese for
The rat.
what's the rat from
Remy?
no, Rusefi.
Oh, Jack?
Jack, yeah. Save it for Jack. He would eat that cheese. He wouldn't give a shit. He wouldn't even blink. He just
He never blinks.
Yeah, he doesn't. Jack might have some brain damage or something.
He might be a serial killer.
Yeah, we don't know. Wow, we got really off topic there. Before we take a break, we have one more thing we want to hit up. I was shown a video by Discord member and Twitter follower Henry by Andy Brew is the name. He's a smaller YouTube channel, has a small amount of subscribers like we do. And his video was on Ava. And I don't think his video is 100% right, or I think he probably could have worked on the theory a little longer, but I did think it was interesting.
Yeah. It was also well done. Quality
It was well
video.
done. It was quality, but he basically the crux of it is that Kairi is another version of Ava as opposed to a descendant of Ava.
Yes.
Similar to how Roxas is another version of Sora, like in that kind of idea.
Yeah.
And so that the reason that Ava didn't show up in this not the secret movie, but the epilogue, is that Kairi is dead because Xehanort crystallized her and broke her into pieces. And so that's why she didn't show up.
Yeah.
And then he goes on
Because you need a version of yourself in that time to time travel.
to time travel. He goes on to relate the other foretellers to other people. He does make a mistake in relating Gula to Ventus, which
when Ventus was already
when Ventus was already there. I did read the comments of that video, and he did go, "Hey, I know, I get it. I messed up with the Ventus thing, but I still think what I'm talking about stands here. We just don't know who Gula relates to."
Demix.
Demix would be weird if it was like Riku, Aqua, Terra, and Demix.
Yeah, dude.
I think it's more likely that we just watched the cutscene again recently where Xemnas talks to Marluxia, Larxene, Demyx and Luxord about how they are Keyblade descendants.
Yes.
And that's why he recruited them to the real organization. I think it's more likely that two of those characters are related to Demyx and Luxord. Maybe not Marluxia and
because they
already exist as well.
Right.
But the fact that we haven't been introduced to them as characters yet in that regard, in like the Union Cross back cover era, they got to be one of them, right?
Right.
They got to be connected to one of them.
Because there's not any more dandelions.
Right. So it's like, unless like the next chapter of it, there's this new character. Or
it's meta shit where it's like, Luxord is the player or whatever.
Right. But then who's Demyx? You know what I mean? Demyx is not the Master of Masters. I'm sorry. I get people are saying that. I get why people are saying that. I just think
and based on like what the other like theories are too, that like they all represent the different like darkness parts of your heart or whatever. Right. With the last one being like, I think what is it, Pride or something is the last one. He's not very prideful.
No.
Neither of them are.
Right. So I think they're probably connected in that way. But I thought it was an interesting video. You guys should go check it out. It's a shorter one. I think it's like 7 minutes long. It's worth checking out. Just try to ignore the whole Ventus as Gula thing, and I think you'll be fine. But he makes some really good points about Ava being very similar to Kyrie in a lot of ways. And even Ava's voice and back cover has a similar tone and quality to Kyrie to me. And if you put Ava's mask on Kyrie, it'd just look like Ava.
Yeah.
You know, this version of Kyrie that we have in Kingdom Hearts 3, if you just plop that mask and hood on there, just look like Ava. Now, you could probably say that about a number of characters, you know.
Right,
but
yeah.
It's an intriguing theory, for sure.
Yes.
So shout out to Andy Brew. Thank you, Henry, for sending that video to us. We always appreciate when people find lore on the dark corners of the interwebs, in the dark margin. We're going to take a short break, and in the break, we have a special treat for you this week. Or I should say Master Vodka has a special treat for you this week, as she has a Beauty and the Beast audible ad for us, which at one point turns a bit into a musical. And it's very well done, and so props to Master Vodka for continuing to send us the highest of content in the audible ads. We appreciate it. So hope you guys enjoy that, and when we come back, we will break down the question of the week. Stay tuned.
Good morning. I've come to return the book I borrowed. Oh, I couldn't put it down. Have you got anything new? No? Oh, well, that's all right. I just subscribed to Audible.com. I can listen to a new book every day. You'll be out of business. And the best part, I got a free 30-day trial by going to audible.com/Ansem Report. So thank you, Audible. Thank you very much.
Look, there she goes, the girl is so peculiar. I wonder why she's on a stroll. With her headphones always in,
she's probably listening
to a new fantastic tale on Audible.
Oh, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite ad because, you know, here's where I plug Audible. But you won't hear more because we're returning to the show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ansem Report podcast. This is episode number 41. If you turn that around, it's 14, which is only one extra from the organization. But is what the organization's real number was Shion.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal.
Anyway, the question of the week. Question of the week. Last week's question of the week was, we want to see cosplays. We want you to, if you have any pictures of you cosplaying or dressing up for Halloween, I guess, would be what normal people would call it. And if you don't, or if you
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was funny as fuck.
not saying cosplayers aren't normal, but
Just how you worded it was awful. Okay, it's because sometimes when if you're dressing up in freaking March, it's not a Halloween costume.
right.
It's cosplay.
it could be. You could say.
No,
it.
it's not.
Anyway, we want pictures, and if you haven't cosplayed, or even if you have, who would you like to cosplay from the Kingdom Hearts universe? You know, a little spooky theme here. Getting a little spooktacular. Our first answer is from Sean 2.0, and he says, I've never cosplayed because I, A, don't have the skill, or B, the self-confidence. But this year I'm dressing up for Halloween for the first time in a few years, so I can share that. I'm going as Kylo Ren, and it's a crappy costume I got online, but I'm just taking my little sister trick-or-treating, so work. I think it's a decent costume. He's got a picture of it here.
Dude, that's pretty good.
I think it's solid Kylo Ren.
I'd rock that.
As for who I'd want to cosplay, it's a pretty easy answer. Axel. Got it memorized. He's my favorite Cage character, and I've got red hair already, so it's perfect.
There you
So, dude,
go.
hey, you know what? Don't let your dreams be dreams, Sean 2.0. I want to see an Axel cosplay out of you, dude. I want the little triangles under your eyes, dude. I want the whole thing. Make some chakrams, like...
Dude, it's hard to pull off Axel, though, dude. He's got that crazy figure.
That's true. He's very thin.
There's the scene, we were watching, like, a bunch of random clips, and there's the scene when all the Keyblade wielders show up at the end of KH3, and I was like... God damn, Axel's fucking strutting, and like you can see like like most of his legs and shit. I was like, what the fuck? What?
Man's got he's got some
is
thigh
feeling
gap.
it.
For one, for two, he's probably the closest to Jack Skellington's figure of anybody in the whole series. So besides Jack himself,
Right.
I think Axel should cosplay as Jack Skellington, and Jack Skellington should cosplay as Axel.
Oh, nice.
I would like to see Jack with some fucking fiery red hair, dude. and he's like, I'm so flattered. Sally, you remembered me. I'm so flattered.
Got it memorized?
Sandy Claus. Oh, good old Jack. Sir Shade-A-Lot, formerly known as Sir Bam-A-Lot, says, can't choose one single favorite, so here's 3 that I love. Jedi Temple Guard, Normal Jedi, and a Jedi that myself and Blue Kingdom created. Never did come up with a name for her, though. If I were to cosplay anyone from KH, it would be Ante Aqua.
Ooh.
So there's some Jedi action there.
Oh, dope.
If you want to see these pictures, I don't feel like it's my place to take people's personal like cosplay pictures and put it on our podcast.
Yeah.
So if you're on YouTube and you're not seeing them, that's why. But feel free to join our Discord down the link below, and then you can see all these pictures. They'll be in the Question of the Week channel. We're not getting rid of them. So, Blue Kingdom. Shout outs to Blue Kingdom. Here's my cosplay. I made all of them. As for a KH character, I would want to cosplay. It would have to be an Armored Terra, which would be dope. But Blue Kingdom's got some real sick cosplays going here.
Dude, Armored Terra would be dope.
I think
you'd have to wear like heels though, like low key, like your boots would have to be heels,
Right.
Because
I
you got to be at least like 7 foot tall.
Right. I think if anybody that I know can pull off a Armored Terra, it'd be Blue Kingdom.
Okay,
Blue Kingdom's got the resources. He can make. He
could
it
do
happen.
it. He could print
Don't
all
let your
the
dreams
pieces
be dreams,
of armor.
Blue Kingdom.
Do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Just do it.
All of you should cosplay these people that you want to cosplay from Kingdom Hearts. I support it 100%.
Yes. And then what we'll do is we'll get pictures, and then we'll Photoshop all of them together as if we're all together.
Jesus, that was sad. Maybe when we have our first meetup in 20 years, we can.
Yeah.
And we're on episode 6,000 of the Ansem Report podcast. Tyler Tylerim says, I'm not really the cosplay type, and I'm pretty self-conscious. Not a lot of KH characters look like me. So I'd either do something based off Kingdom Hearts Union Cross player character or anyone in Keyblade armor. Most likely No Heart, because it's cool armor. No Heart is cool armor.
Wait, which one is that?
That's the secret boss from BBS.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's some cool armor.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you know what? I hear this a lot when people are talking about cosplaying. Like, you know, I understand wanting to be the exact body type of the character you're cosplaying, but that does not in the end of the day really matter.
Yeah, no.
It's just about, pulling it off with confidence and putting the work in on the costume. Because, if you have, a shitty costume, you're going to feel bad about it.
Right.
But if you have a dope costume and you're like, well, I'm not as skinny as Axel or whatever, who cares, dude?
Right.
Do your thing.
Especially because, so many characters in, anime and shit are, so, unrealistic, too.
Right.
It's,
they're all, unrealistic.
It's pretty impossible.
No one's going to look like it. Or even, superheroes. I got to get jacked before I play this person. It's no, you don't. You're just make an exception on the character, or I'm Drax the Destroyer, but if he didn't work out, you know what I mean? That's fine. That's funny.
I'm Thor from Endgame.
Right, I'm Fat Thor from Endgame, or or some people you might just be too skinny. You know what I mean? But that's okay. Just you can be Captain America if you want. You can be whoever the fuck you want.
Right.
Just do it. Just do it. Nomura Sugar Baby, who used to be known as Strawberry Mango,
what up?
said, I would do one of the Destiny babies in Keyblade armor. So Riku or Sora as a baby in Keyblade armor.
Nice.
I like that, actually.
Nice.
Nomura's little girl, Tired Yam, says, I feel like Naminé would be the obvious choice for me because I am the biggest Naminé stan on this server, but to be honest, I don't really look like any KH characters. I guess I could be Strelitzia, a Moogle, or a Dark Chirithy.
I like that. It's Strelitzia, also a blonde-haired girl, and then it's a Moogle, and then the Dark Chirithy.
Yep.
The span of those is so different.
That's quite a span. The box says my first cosplay was Larkseen. That's all the box really says. Rainy Light says, told my dad I was going to dress up as a Heartless and asked if he had seen a black hoodie. He looked confused and with a straight face asked, why would you have your ex's hoodie? Or why would I have your ex's hoodie?
No.
Shaggy Pac-Man says...
That didn't happen.
Shaggy Pac-Man says, I have not done cosplay, but I have worn cosplay items like a medical officer Starfleet badge or Roxas necklace with my normal clothes. And if I could cosplay as a KH character, either Roxas or Axel, early 2000s Hot Topic emo rock aesthetic is totally my style. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We have a wholesome message from Sir Shade-A-Lot. She already shared her cosplay, but she wanted to add in something here. For everyone saying they're self-conscious, I really hope you do give cosplaying a go one day. I'm pretty self-conscious myself, but I'll tell you something. People at Comic-Cons are amazing and will compliment you, and you'll have an amazing time. It's loads of fun, and putting smiles on people's faces is totally worth it. Obviously, I'm not forcing you to, but I'm just saying this from my experience of cosplaying. People of all shapes and sizes can cosplay as whatever they want. I hope this helped in some way, which is exactly what I just said. It's the truth.
It is.
Just put effort into it and have a good time.
Just let your heart be your guiding key.
Let your heart be your fucking guiding key, Shit, we have to end the episode now.
No, you didn't say thank you. It's okay. It's not sealed yet. You son of a bitch.
Panda Boy says, I felt nervous showing this picture because there's some crazy mofos out there. But this one is
true.
This one is one of the few times I cosplay if it counts because it's Halloween. This is me and my 201 Japanese classmates as Batman characters, aside from one of my friends who's dressed as Wonder Woman, LOL. It was fun because I didn't think I could get such recognition for my costume, but some people freaked out. Can you guys guess which one I am? And to save you guys some time, he's Nightwing. He also says, a KH character I would cosplay as would... A KH character I would like to cosplay would either be Roxas or Final Form Sora.
Oh, Final Form Sora. You first have to learn how to levitate.
Yes.
It's like...
And Keyblades swirling around you. You need a whole
First we go, you could do whatever you want, but now it's for Final Form Sora, fuck that, dude. You gotta have at least...
Like a baby mobile, but you have the Keyblades just going around you at all times.
I like it.
Sean's says, went as Pyramid Head for Halloween one year. I made the costume, so does that count as cosplay? No pictures, though. They were lost. As for KH cosplay, I'd want to go as Master of Masters. I think that would be the easiest outfit to make, and all I have to do is carry a book and tell everyone the world's going to end like those doomsday people with the signs. When they ask me why, I'll tell them, buy my book. Both ominous and profitable. I'll then use all the money I made for book sales to buy a plane ticket and disappear.
Oh my god.
Just like the Master of Masters, dude. Skills for Hannah says, I've never cosplayed before, but I really want to get into it. I went to my first con early this year and have been wanting to put something together ever since. If I were to cosplay a KH character, it would probably be Shion or Ava. I think my favorite cosplay I've ever seen was either Solera of Astora from Dark Souls or Tidus from Final Fantasy X.
Tidus.
Ha 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 ha!
It'd be awful. It'd be awful if you cosplayed as Tidus, because that's all I'd hear for days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
And then you'd randomly do the praise be the Evan.
Oh shit! I just fucked my mic up with it. The praise be the Evan thing, and then I would say, "Live and let live," like he says all the time. Wildcat Diana says, "Master of Masters, best coat for a rainy day ever created. Plus, I can act like a funny psycho all day and never show my face."
Nice.
Iron Sean, I like Iron Sean's, dude.
It's fucking good.
My only cosplay is Seth Rollins because everyone says I look like him when I'm at the WWE shows. Everybody wants pictures with me. And as far as who I'd like to cosplay KH, it had to be Vanitas because what's better than a bad boy Sora? Hell yeah, dude. I support that.
Yeah.
And I support your Seth Rollins cosplay.
10 out of 10 cosplay.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Vodka says I've never once cosplayed in my life, which is a lie. If you go to her Instagram,
Doubt.
If you go to her Instagram, she has cosplays all over. She says, not for real though, I've been overweight my whole life, so I've never really looked like any of the characters or had the confidence to dress like them and make a fool of myself. I only started cosplaying this as pseudo-therapy to help me be more body positive. I have an Instagram, but I've really only been taking photos with a self-timer in my backyard. All my cosplays are on a budget of $30 or less. I've never been to a con and probably won't anytime soon. I've done KH2 Kyrie, KH3 Kyrie, Naminé, Aqua, and Shion, both coat and dress. I'm not sure if there's much left that I could pull off, but it'd be pretty sick to get a cosplay as Darkseid. Looking for volunteers to carve my heart out of the center of my body.
I like how everyone reacted with the fucking the Dolan face, like. Meh.
Meteor Phoenix, the meatiest of phoenixes, says.
No, he's Meteor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the meatiest of phoenixes.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no experience with cosplaying, but if I was going to pick one, I'd pick Leon.
Oh.
It sounds a bit like cheating because he's originally an FF character, but the fight with Leon is where the world sucked me in, so I have a soft spot for him. I mean, I could in no way be able to pull it off, but that's a different topic altogether. You could pull off Leon, dude.
Yeah.
You just need to get a coat. Actually, I saw, you know those like leather jacket hoodies?
Yeah.
Where like it's like the vest is leather jacket and the sleeves and the hood are like cloth.
Yeah.
There was like a Leon one, dude, and it had the griever on the back of it, and I was like, I might buy that shit, dude.
Shit.
They also had Tidus one too, where it had the Jet J on the back.
Okay.
Like they had it for like all like the main character Final Fantasy characters, and I was
nice.
like, fuck, dude, these fucking.
I feel like the Noctis one would be really easy to get too.
These fucking cheap ass stores, dude, are like fucking sucking me in with their fucking dope ass fucking shit.
And it's not like you need to be like a good voice actor to impersonate him either.
No, you could be the worst voice actor.
You just have to like sound like you're dead
as
inside.
long as we have each other in our hearts, we'll remember to
They'll
do
never
something
stop
or fucking
chasing
whatever.
after the Keyblade.
That's the key. Actually, I was pretty proud of myself.
That's the key.
Because Tara and I were playing Kingdom Hearts 1, and she got scared of Leanne, so she threw the controller at me like she does when there's a character. She's like, I can't fight him.
I thought you meant like
No, she like
saw him and
tossed
was
it
like,
to me, and I grabbed it, and I beat Leon's ass, dude. Beat his ass, just, and he was like, ugh. And then he like collapses because you know you can either get the cutscene where you collapse or where he collapses.
Yeah.
And I fucked him up, dude.
You fucked him up?
Yeah, fuck you, Leon.
Oh yeah.
You're no Squall. If you were Squall, I probably would have lost.
Exactly.
Anyway, Jason, your turn to answer this question.
Oh my god.
Who would you want? I know you've never cosplayed per se,
I have never cosplayed.
but who would you want to cosplay from Kingdom Hearts if you could? Which you could.
Yes. I mean, easiest answer for me is definitely Zigba, Daddy Zigba. But I would only do quotes from 358 over 2 days.
Oh, you wouldn't quote any of the other ones?
Where he's just like helping Roxas, being like a friendly dad figure.
Right. Daddy Zigbar. Daddy Zigbar. I like it. I personally, I'd like to say somebody like I think Demix would be really cool because
having a giant
sitar, you know, like it'd be cool if I could make it real, like take a real sitar and like put all that shit on it. So it looks like, you know, that would be cool. That'd be expensive. I don't really have the hair for that though. I'd need a good wig.
I think most cosplays you need to have a wig. Well,
me personally, yes, because I'm losing all my hair.
Well, I'm just saying like.
No. Just
everyone in the cage.
Just throw shade. Just throw shade at my hair. That's fine. But I think the real answer and the best answer for me to cosplay would be Pence. I
thought you were gonna say.
I think that's the best answer, dude. I just get a jersey that says Dog Street on it, dude, and a nice wig and a headband. And like fucking shitty shorts and just be like, hey, it's me, Pets.
Damn.
I'm good with computers and stuff. Make sure you get me a pretzel at the beach. Haha. You know.
Yeah.
Who'd you think I was gonna say?
Dude, I thought you were gonna say like fucking like, even though this doesn't even count, I thought you were gonna be like, I'm gonna be fucking Phil. I'm just gonna walk around with no shirt on and say fucked up shit in his voice.
I could do Phil. I'd be a big ass Phil though. Just fucking walking around with my big barreling chest. I should be Gaston. Or
I would like that.
I could cosplay a lot of people. I think I could.
Yeah.
I could do like Alexius.
Oh yeah.
I could do Alexius.
Lexius.
I'm like 7'9". I could do it.
Yeah.
Dude, why don't you be? You should be Zalden and I'll be Lexius, dude. But we'll be the mute versions. So we'll be the guard versions.
Oh.
And so we'll just hang out. and people will be like, "Oh, you're Lexius and Zalden?" And we just look at them.
And then you put your hand on my shoulder, and I'm like,
Pure strength. I think I could pull that off. I mean, you could pull off anybody if you have a good enough wig, right?
Yeah.
That's the idea. Yeah. So that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to do Pence. I think would be my first cosplay.
Okay.
We have hoods already though. We have organization hoods.
That's true.
So we could do anybody in the organization.
Yeah.
My belly kind of sticks out of mine though. Is there an organization member who has a nice belly? I don't think so. I think they're all so thin.
Yeah.
Even like
they're all shredded.
Even the thick boys are just like
they're just shredded.
Right. Like it'd be nice if like Luxord had a belly. You know? He's just like doing too much gambling, gotta stay in shape. You know? Ever since Jack Sparrow breathed in my face and I fell off the ship, I've had a lower back injury, so I haven't been able to be very active. So I've gained quite a bit of weight. You know, like that'd be cool. I'd be into that. All right, so I guess that ends our question of the week this week.
Thanks to everyone who responded.
And everyone. I also want to give a shout out to people that I know. Like, you know, we make a big deal out of Discord because it's really cool and awesome. But those people that are pulling double duty have inspired me this week. And you know what I mean by that, Jason?
No.
Double duty means I'm getting comments from them in the Discord all day. Okay. And then they're also going on the YouTube channel and leaving a comment.
Dang!
People like Wildcat Diana, Panda Boy. You know, there's some people out there that are pulling double duty, and I appreciate it.
Yes.
So I just want to shout out those people.
Shout out.
You. Much appreciation. Now, next week's question of the week is actually going to be the question of the month.
Dude, you can't do the same fucking song for it.
Question of the month.
Good luck remembering that.
Question of the month. Talking about the question of the month. There. Is that better for you?
Yes.
You fuck. So the question of the month is, with this Osaka news business coming out, right? Give me one thing you want in the next KH game.
One thing.
One thing.
We only want to hear one thing.
Whether it was a thing that was in the KH3 or not, or a thing that was in an old KH game, or something brand new you're making up. It can be anything. It can be a world, a character, a storyline, a game mechanic, an item, whatever. One thing that you want in KH3. You need to go to, I'm making a question of the month channel on the Discord, so we can continue to do questions of the week while that's going and not have it be confusing for me.
That's true.
So go into the question of the month on our Discord to enter this contest. leave an answer about what you want in the next KH game. At the end of the month, on November 29th, it will be the last podcast of that month. We will announce the winner of the beautiful, amazing Marluxia figure from Blue Kingdom Customs. It's a super cool statue.
It's really nice.
It has this really nice scythe that he made that you have to like put together in its hand, and
Yes.
it's just very detailed. The hair is fucking amazing on
Right.
it. Everything about it. This is like the grand prize of things Blue Kingdom made.
Grandiose.
He wanted us to keep it, and I said, dude, I can't do that. This is too cool. I got to give
Right.
this thing away. So, if you'd like to win that Marluxia statue, or even if you don't want to, you can leave that in your comment. But if you want to, please go on our Discord, go to the question of the month, answer the question,
Drop your favorite emote.
drop your favorite emote if you want, and at the end of the month, we will do our thing. We will announce the winner, picked at random from our Discord. So thank you guys for continuing to participate in the question of the week and this question of the month. Next week, we will come up with a question of the week, but the question of the month will still be going congruently, if that
Yes.
makes sense to everybody. If you know what the word congruently means. I'm not so sure I do, but I used it and I'm owning it. Jason, it is a new era in the Ansem Report podcast. We are finished with simply just Ansem reports.
Oh.
There's no Ansem Report reports here. We're keeping things a little more subdued, a little more secret, if you will.
That's too spoopy.
The secret Ansem report is here.
We made it a little longer.
Secret Ansem report. Roxas. I like when they overlay it and Roxas like, leave me alone. Anyway, so this secret Ansem report, sorry,
Yeah.
is it kind of lays out what Radiant Garden looked like. Like it does some world building with Radiant Garden and how it was once this prosperous place, and it kind of gives you an idea of what Leon and crew are kind of building towards because they want it to return to that way. Because mind you, this was before BBS showed us what Radiant Garden looked like.
Right.
And then it goes into his experiments and how he wants to experiment on his apprentice Xehanort. But Xehanort seems extraordinary to him. He also
Yes.
name drops Evan
Yes.
or Vexen. And I think it's just it's a good opening. It's putting the Ansem reports on the right foot.
Yeah.
Now the problem is in the game you get it after the 1,000 Heartless battle. It's not the first Ansem report you get. It's like the 10th or something. But it's very interesting to. We're gonna get this now from Ansem the Wise's perspective, where before we only got one report from Ansem the Wise's perspective,
Right.
and the rest were. Now, the one thing that's a little tricky about this is he does say, in my previous reports, okay, but as far as we know, there's one report he did, and we saw it.
Yeah.
Now, the idea is either that
He
this was
made
a
more
translation error
Yeah.
or a writing error, or he's made more reports that we have not seen,
Yeah.
and they were replaced by the Ansem reports.
Like he didn't do a save as when he was
Right.
doing the other ones. He just pressed save over top of Ansem the Wise's work.
Right. Like he recorded over the VCR tape, you know?
Yeah.
And you think you're watching like an episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
And
the
then it turns
cartoon, and then
into-
it's like fucking your mom recorded The Price is Right for some unknown fucking reason. And Bob Barker's are like, I'm an old man. And you're like, what the fuck? Why do we record The Price is fucking Right? You kidding me? But yeah, so that's kind of what it was like.
Turtles.
Yeah, right. Don't fuck with my Ninja Turtles VCR, VHS. So yeah, that kind of wraps up the
What?
secret Ansem report.
Fuck that name up one more time, I swear to God.
Thank you.
I'll grab this no-name Keyblade off the wall.
Also,
You don't want to know what I'm going to do with it.
if you guys didn't tune in yesterday to our live stream where we played Dead Space as commanded by our
You're
Discord,
dead to me.
you can check out the VOD that will be up on YouTube soon.
Yes.
It was fun. We dressed up in Halloween costumes.
Maybe. Yes.
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 We're talking about the future for us right now, so we don't know what happened. The stream could have not even happened. Like, the world could have exploded, and you're not even listening to this podcast.
Maybe.
Kingdom Hearts could have came into the sky, and our hearts got released by the Keyblade. You don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You don't know. Anyway, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode, Jason.
Wow.
Unless you have anything else you want to chat about.
I don't know. I just really like Kingdom Hearts, dude.
Yeah, dude, you know what? I love Kingdom Hearts too.
I really like it.
It's one of my favorite games.
It's a pretty good game.
It's a good game. Anyway, tune in next week for episode number 42. And
this has been us talking about the Osaka team hiring new people.
Yeah, Osaka team, please
Hire me.
come on the show. I have one chair for you to sit in because Nomura and Yoko Shimomura are sitting in the other two.
Yeah.
Nomura, how did you feel about the episode?
He's still choking.
Well, you know what, dude? I didn't really like your character design in Final Fantasy VI. So how does that make you feel?
Oh my god.
Let's end this episode before I fight Nomura. Jason,
live.
say it. Yeah. That's a whole different kind of content.
Me and Yoko are placing bets.
Yeah. Now, it might end up being a tag team match. Me and you versus Nomura and Yoko. I think we'll lose. I'm scared of Yoko. All right, hit him with it, Jace.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Thank you.